France Electronique. France Electronique. France Electronique.
Hi folks! Today it's not about synths and electronic music production, but about one of my other passions, which I would also like to share on this channel. RETROTECH from the 1960s to the 90s. And it would not be me if there wouldn't be a relation to my personal musical background. So stay tuned for the whole story. This is Poppy, made by France Electronique back in 1974. There's not much to find about France Electronique on the internet. If you know more about France Electronique, I would be happy to read your comments. Aside these as portable as popular Electrophone, they also made some higher level hi-fi systems. Just look on how nice they were advertised back in the 70s. Oh la la, très chic! The original advertisement, which is a pure testimony of this era, tells us some details about the Poppy. I find it truly outstanding with its space-age plastic casing. I remember that this kind of plastic furniture in flashy colors was a big thing back then. This could have been my uncle's place in France back in the mid-70s. By the way, this furniture is called Tam Tam and is still popular among vintage enthusiasts. Just if you'd like to go on an eBay hunt. It's also reminiscent to the tomato chair by Eero Aarnio or the classic Penton chair by Vitra. So let's open up the bright orange lid of Poppy to see what is inside and how it works. The first thing is that you will have to be extremely careful with those tiny plastic noses that are holding the lid with integrated speaker on top of the turntable case. It's a wonder that they are still intact on this one. So open it up carefully and make sure not to break anything. For the love of Poppy. As the advertisement tells us, these are the key features of the Poppy. Portable, peu encombrant, plat et léger. Portable, space-saving, flat and light. Fashion colors and design forms. I also saw black and white colored Poppies. A suspended turntable. Yeah, it really has springs as shock absorbers. A power amplifier of 2.5 watts. A 17 centimeters loudspeaker integrated in the lid. Tone control. 3 speeds. Mine only has 2, but it seems that they are also available with 78 RPM. And amplifier with integrated circuit and selectable 110 or 230 volt switch. The price was 253 francs. Counting inflation, this would be circa 150 euro dollars in today's money. The inside shows a classic BSR turntable crafted in England, which was a widely used standard for several brands. So let's see how it would compete in our Wine&Synths score. Sound. Perfect to get instant vintage vibes with your old Gainsbourg or Polnareff singles. So now I will show you how to get some music out of a machine like this. So if you got your single, the first thing you will have to do is to put out this single adapter, which is integrated, and then we have to choose the right side. Yeah, this is nice. So, and then put down the volume. So now here the tone arm is locked. Just lift it. Make a movement outside like this.
Je serai content quand tu seras mort, vieille canaille. Ah oui.
So, and to make it stop, just go over the other end. Otherwise, this kind of turntable can also be used in several creative ways for sampling and other noisy stuff. In terms of high fidelity sound, here we are more on the weaker side, so 12 points for the sound. Quality and craftsmanship. At first glance, one might be tempted to dismiss the Poppy as a pile of lousy old plastic junk. But look at this one. It's 50 years old and it still works nicely, contrary to me. So here, 19 endurance points. These little things are pretty robust, and if they get some minor service, they will last forever. And in case, they are easy to repair. But be careful with the prices. The first one I found was offered by a vintage hi-fi store that asked nearly 500 euro for a decent one. But if you carefully check the French eBay, you will be able to find pretty nice and working ones around 50 euros. So what could go wrong? 20 points all night long. All in all, a nice little portable companion if you have some old 7 inches lying around. It's really not ideal to play LPs, and if you have kids between 10 and 30, this could probably be a nice birthday or Christmas present. That's why. And now to the other France Electronique. This was the first release on my Label Drehstrom back in 2004. So we are approaching the 20 years celebration of the label. This vinyl is sold out since a long time. When I brought it back on Bandcamp 6 months ago, it instantly became the bestseller on Drehstrom. This is why I'm proud to announce that there will be a digital follow-up release with the lost mixes that were on the original demo CD I received from the artists back in the days. Don't miss this one if you are into old school Kraftwerk like Elektro. And it will be Drehstrom release number 20. And here is a message to the real Electroid. I'm already in contact with Supreme.Ja and we desperately tried to contact you. So if you see this video, please drop me a line. We need you. And finally, as the last 3 tool tracks that are on the original vinyl never were released on the internet, I will play them for you on the Poppy now. Enjoy, see you soon, and peace.